Live in 5, 4. The first video got deleted, so I don't feel like doing the intro, so we're gonna halfway do it. Welcome to the third episode of Smoking Wolf Media. We are here with Zone 6 Smiley J, Smiley, Jasmine, or whatever you want to be called. I work with you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I look at you like a good friend.
Right.
It's more than just music with us, I feel like. It's actually a friendship. It should be like that because people in this city always try to work with people as stepping stools.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you think in this city you could genuinely create a hit with?
Like, genuinely, other than my brother K Cash, you feel me? I could genuinely create a good ass hit with this artist, NYB Scotty. Like, he really hard. Like, he a hard ass nigga for real.
You see any songs coming in the future for y'all?
Hell yeah. Near future, at that.
Now, who would you say is the artist right now really putting on for Baltimore?
I don't know. I wouldn't say, because I don't listen to Baltimore artists like that. But the only people that really catch my eye is Zone 6 niggas. Like, the only niggas that I really see putting on for real is these Zone 6 niggas. Like, they really work hard. Zone 18 too. Like, Zone 18 do be putting on for real. Green Mount.
It's a guy from Zone 6 that I'm a fan of. His name is Coffee, I believe. He's pretty good. Of course, you.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? What's the guy that came with you and he made the Lonely Stepper song?
J Black.
J Black.
Yeah.
You said his name.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember his name. What's up with him? What's up with him? How he been?
He been good.
I definitely want to get him in the studio because he's talented.
Real shit. Like, I feel like that's it's songs that I made with him. That's real live a banger. Like, that shit really bangs.
So other than your single Froze on Apple Music and Spotify, what other singles, is it a single you think that slept on, matter of fact? Or any song out there that you feel like isn't getting the recognition it deserves from you?
I think, like, Timeless was banging. Like, that's my old shit, though. Like, that shit, that's the tape that I put out before. But Timeless was banging. So, I think Timeless a little slept on. I think that whole tape slept on, really. And I think the tape that I just put out, for real, that shit a little slept on, too. But Fall in Line was just something so that I could get people, like, attention, so that I could drop something else, for real. It really wasn't for nobody really to be like, oh yeah, let's pick her up. It wasn't really no bangers on there, but it's good music, for real. So,
if a label came knocking at your door today or tomorrow offering $1 million, would you sign?
Nope.
Why not?
$1 million ain't enough. I need more.
Okay.
2, I want to be independent, like, the whole way. You feel me? I'll sign a distribution deal, but I'll that's a maybe. But I'm not going to sign to no label. Like, and I couldn't even think of a label to sign to, really. But every label got their own little things that they be doing to get over. And I'm a firm believer in that. You feel me? Like, everybody gotta get their coins however they know. Man, shit, I'm not trying to be the person that y'all trying to take from. I gotta give y'all a percentage anyway.
Right.
Like, I don't want nobody to take nothing from me. I want all my shit.
I feel that. Do you feel that that's one area where a lot of artists mess up, though, with signing deals?
I mean, some artists, they need that type of shit. Like, I'm not saying you're gonna be poor if you sign a deal, but, it's just a preference. So, like, some artists, for real, they need that shit. They need that push. They need shit like that. And then probably later down the road, because say if they only sign, like, a 5-year contract or something like that, like, they can buy out or just dismiss it. You feel me? Whatever the fucking case may be. But, like, it's different stories. You feel me?
So, with you being a female artist in the hip hop business or the music industry, do you feel like rappers like Cardi and Megan, Nicki, or female rappers in general who are sexualized, do you think they make it harder for you?
Nope. Not at all. No motherfuckers. I mean, that's what people used to. People used to a female coming out and just rapping about sex and all that shit. I'm different. I came from a different place. I'm a different female. I'm a different type of female for real. And yes, I am gay, but I do identify as a fucking female. So, because people really be, yo, I can't tell you how many people that done ask me, what do you go by? What's your pronoun? Like, I'm a woman. Like, a real fucking woman. Like, but anyway, like, I think they really, they really good artists. They ain't got shit to do with me. I'm in a whole nother bucket.
Do you think that they have longevity, or more so, do you feel like the females of today can stand toe to toe with a male in album sales?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because even niggas listen to Megan. Even niggas listen to Cardi. Like, that shit be hard. And then they features be hard too. Like, yo, that shit just be hard as shit. Then you fuck around like, yo, I ain't even gonna lie, yo. A lot of motherfuckers don't know this about me. And my girlfriend gonna give me about this shit for real. But it's this Megan Thee Stallion song for real. I think it's called Sex Talk. Yo, that is my shit. Like, I will rap that shit word for fucking word in the car.
I like Megan Thee Stallion. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Cardi because I don't think that. Let me rephrase that. I think Cardi is a agenda they push more than an artist.
You right.
And I feel like Megan is more of the artist. I feel like she has standalone hits.
Right.
Cardi, I feel like, the first thing that we really say, Lord, bitch, she got that from Kodak. You know what I'm saying? The no flocking. Yeah. She kind of did still Kodak style in the sense.
Hell yeah.
So it's like, how can we really know her as an artist if the first song we hear is of someone else's flow? Right. And even
but now, all her shit, wrote for. Like,
so she don't write.
No, she used to, but when she got signed, they was like, nah, you need some harder shit. We gonna get you some ghostwriters. You feel me? So they hooked her up actually. So she really she's just a voice. Really?
Yeah, because most of her number one, she is what other people want.
Yeah, right.
I feel like without those features, she don't have longevity.
Yeah.
Like Mulatto, for example. She's gonna make a song with Mulatto. I guarantee you she gonna make a song.
Wasn't she just in the WAP video?
Yeah, and she did that Killer Cypher on the Double XL.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
I'm a fan of Mulatto.
We would yo.
Bro, I was rooting for her on the rap game.
Hell yeah.
She could spit.
Yo, she was too good.
And I see where that sexualization comes in at, because she is literally one female we seen from the bottom, and just her, dressing tomboyish shit. Now it's a lot of explicit shit in her music.
So they really tried to flip her, you feel me?
And she did it herself.
Exactly.
I feel like she did it herself. And
did it her own little way, you feel me? Yo, Mulatto is Mulatto, and she still, even when she dressed in that shit, the way that she moved, the way she a hood ass bitch, and she can spit.
She can
spit. She can really spit. Yo, for real. Shorty hard.
She's definitely promising. I would pay for a feature.
Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah. That shit that she just did with NLE Chopper.
They did a song together?
Fuck yeah. Yo, NLE Chopper really be making moves. I fuck with NLE Chopper.
I like NLE Chopper, but I think you reaching a little bit with this little meditation shit.
Oh, I mean, he on his little dummy shit right now. Yeah. He only 17. So, that's why I'm gonna just let him,
Oh, yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and bash bro with comments like other people. But
it's real shit. Because he real shit. Yeah. I don't.
No, it takes a very... Now, I'm not gonna say that with meditation does not exist.
No, yeah, right.
But I don't think he's been meditating more than 6 months. And you need at least 6 months of daily meditation in order to even change your brain patterns to alpha waves. 6 months at the least.
I mean, but at least he interested.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I respect
that's
anybody
right.
like that. That's trying to better their soul. Because at the end of the day, like they said, the Bible stands for basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody always say, oh, I want to be right with God. I want to be right with God. But people don't get right within themselves first
exactly.
And realize, okay, once I get right with me, maybe God will come to me, or maybe I'll find that I am a piece of God.
Right.
And I like that with him, you know. He even admitted, I still like the drill shit, don't get wrong.
Real shit.
You know, but it is what it is. Because I feel like you can be conscious and you can be spiritual and you can still step on niggas' necks at the same time if you got to, you know, because that's just, you gotta be that boss sometimes. The world brings that out in you.
Real shit.
It's like existing with your ego and learning how to keep it in balance. Some people want to kill off that ego. Some people know how to switch it on and off. And when you can switch your ego off, you'll find that your ego can be your greatest superpower and your greatest fucking like weakness. It can destroy you at the same time.
Real shit.
So my question to you is, who in the industry that you hated to see their career fall, or you feel like they fucked their career up?
Damn. It's shit that you be asking me shit I don't even think about. That's a good thing though. For real. Get your mind going. But
do you think Tory Lanez, his career is done because of what he did?
Hell yeah.
Because apparently he said his streams ain't suffering.
And the reason why I think his shit Ray fell and it's Ray flick is because, like, I'm not ready to listen to yo. And usually when I'm not listening to somebody, you feel me? And I'm not saying that I control everything. But usually when I'm not listening to nobody, ain't nobody else listening to them.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. If I can find something wrong with it, then something I had to go to it.
Like, yo, I'm not ever since I found out that he shot me, I'm not bumping yo. Like, I'm not bumping that weak ass nigga. And it's songs that I loved. Like, I would get in my car and I wouldn't pull off until I put the damn song on. Like, yo, but I'm not fucking bumping that shit no more.
No, my question to you is, why do you think that? Because what's different from Tory shooting Meg to Chris Brown whooping Rihanna's ass?
See, look.
Because look,
and I knew you was gonna ask me that shit.
Females,
I knew you was gonna ask me that
shit. Not even females. The general public still loves Chris Brown.
Right, and I knew you was gonna take that. I'm so glad you did it.
I ain't seen nobody calling him no bitch ass niggas or nobody saying you got some buck shit.
People did though, yo.
But like my brother did say, the internet wasn't really a thing.
Right, back then it wasn't no thing. But like right now, media is big, so it's gonna be a different thing. Everybody knows that Tory shot fucking Meg. Like, yo, he shot her, not beat her ass up. Like, and then Chris Brown with that shit. That bitch hit him first and was fucking yo up right before he went on. Right before he went on stage, for real. Like, and he had to go put on the show and all that shit, for real. They was arguing about, you ain't gonna win this. You ain't gonna... Like, they was just drunk, you feel me? They probably got into some liquor, something. They was 16. Think about it. Like, them niggas was young as shit. So, it's like, yo, like, really, what the fuck was you gonna do? What would you do if whole time your girl that... Y'all young and shit, y'all in love. You think it's love because, you know, you just young.
Come to find out they actually still in love to this day.
Exactly, I know that.
Drake gotta feel some type of way about that.
For real. Definitely. You can't lose the one that you actually love. Like, you really don't ever lose feelings for the person that you really love. You feel me? Like, that shit just longevity. Like, you feel me? That was really like the first person that he was really with. 16? You 16? That nigga like what? 28 now? I think you're 28.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that was a whole 12 years
and for
ago.
all of that to unfold and them still have families, it's definitely something there with those two.
Right.
I can see them getting married.
And y'all talking about something, I mean, and a lot of people say, like, well, what about Chris Brown? Like, yeah, really? You gonna let a bitch, like, really, like, it's only but so much holding back you can do. Sitting there getting fucked up. I'm ready. We in my Lambo, or whatever the fuck they was in, I forgot. But you in my fucking car, and you steady, boop, 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 you feel I'm ready to beat the shit out you, bitch, chill. Fuck.
And all that happened really with the Tory and Mag situation, it seemed like was an argument, and I don't really find being drunk a reason to shoot a female. In my opinion. It's like,
on some shit.
Everything you that just goes to show how people mind think. Everybody's quick to pull out a gun now, and I don't like that. You know, it's like, nah, get your ass whooped. Even if she she whooping your ass, bro. Why pull out a gun on a female? I would never do that. Like, one, you're physically stronger than her anyway. But then again, I don't know. Tory ain't as little, so is he physically stronger than her?
He little, but you know, like he may not. Some men ain't even physically stronger than some women. So it's like, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, that nigga probably was just mad that shorty wanted to dip. Like,
definitely.
5 minutes from your house driving, you feel me? Like, we 5 minutes from the house. That's what she said. Like, allegedly. 5 minutes from the house. Like, I'm trying to get home. We tired. We been out all night. Whatever the case may be. I'm trying to get the fucking house. So now you tripping and you want to pull over, stop the car and all that shit. Nigga, you geeking. Okay, well, I'm ready to get the fuck out because you geeking. So why the fuck? What? And like, even if I had a gun in my car, like, when I have a gun in my car for real, I'm not about to shoot my bitch. Or the bitch I'm fucking with, or the girl that I may be interested in. I'm not about to shoot her. And other people have vouched and said that this nigga had attitude problems.
He seemed like it.
He do. He little.
A lot of short guys, I know.
Short guys be having issues, for real. Like, no diss to my cousin, you feel me? Like, my cousin Sammy, like, he a short man. You feel me? But
they do have a quick temper.
He ain't like that. Yeah. That nigga definitely got a quick ass temper. And, yeah.
Either way, I still can never see myself being drunk saying, let me just shoot this bitch.
Shoot this bitch.
And unless he was trying to shoot at her feet to scare her, but still, it's no excuse.
Shot both feet.
Nigga, just yell at her.
Real shit. Like, no, bitch, get back in the car.
Facts.
You ain't going nowhere. Bitch, get back in the car. Get in the fucking car right now. Like, I'm from Baltimore and no, man, I know a couple niggas that do some shit like that. But I'm not gonna do that. Right. I'm not. Like.
So who's Jasmine listening to right now? Who's on your playlist?
Well, that NBA YoungBoy that just came out.
How was that?
That shit is fire.
I don't like his picture. I feel like he stole it from Roddy Ricch.
I mean, but everybody then that means you would think I stole from Roddy Ricch too, because my shit the same thing.
The picture?
Yeah, my Fall in Line shit. That shit is the same shit.
It is?
Yeah. Like, it's the same thing. But it's not, I didn't copy off of Roddy Ricch. That was just my idea.
I feel like he took it.
I don't think so. You feel me? And Roddy didn't think so either. It's just a picture, bro. Like, really think about it.
Be controversial. You know I really think that.
But it's
I just gotta be controversial.
Yeah.
But nah, I'm not a fan of YoungBoy like that. But he can spit. I'm not gonna lie, he can spit. He can spit. He's definitely one of the leaders of the new school.
Yeah.
Definitely. Who do you think else is one of those leaders of the new school?
Roddy Ricch. The new school, for real. Like, not no big rappers.
Mm-hmm.
But Roddy Ricch is definitely a good ass artist. Like, he's a great artist. Like, so there's NBA YoungBoy, you feel me? And even though his numbers have went down, and I hate the fact that I'm saying this for real. Hate it. Like, I want niggas to understand. I hate the fact that I'm saying this shit. But Tekashi 6ix9ine, that nigga is really like, I don't even know how. I don't know how. I hate this nigga.
It's because,
like,
he was the first person I feel like to be fraudulent and make it look okay.
It's not. It's not okay.
And you gotta understand the time that we living in, the mass media or people who consume the media love a life that they don't have.
Right.
And they would love to portray a life that they don't have.
Real shit.
So the people buying into his music are people who literally you would think are goofies anyway.
Yo, for real.
But
millions, trillions.
Somebody gotta be listening to him.
It really is.
Don't you want me to tell you something? It says I know a nigga that could take your Spotify to from 0 to 1 million streams for $250.
Damn.
So who knows? Who knows? But he is still doing business with other artists, and people still fucking.
He is though. A lot of niggas still fuck with him, and they try like going back to the Megan shit for real. They try to make it seem like the Megan story and the 6ix9ine story.
That has nothing to do with each other.
Two different things.
What do you mean? Like
two different things.
She's a female, bro. You don't shoot no woman, bro.
And she got shot. She was really the victim.
Even
like she got shot.
On the street, it's no women.
And then how many people? And she didn't even say nothing in the beginning. She didn't say shit. But now, exactly. But now, since shit getting out, okay, well, bitch, you shot me. What is you talking about? You really shot me. Like, what the fuck? Like, but yeah.
So other than music, what does Smiley do on her free days or her off time?
Well, I'm in school right now.
What you taking up?
Cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity.
Hell yeah, cybersecurity.
That's a very good thing to know.
Yep.
Because cyber crimes will be high in 2025, I guarantee you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
With us switching, we're going to eventually switch to digital currency eventually.
Hell yeah.
And,
no money at all.
That's what the deep web and, a lot of cyber crimes go on the dark web. The deep web, see, a lot of people get the dark web and the deep web mixed up. The deep web is just a deep search of anything, from floods in China to coronavirus. It's certain things that don't pop up in a regular Google search or Yahoo because it's filtered. When you take that filter off, that's when you get the deep web. Now, in the dark web, you should enter at your own risk, really, because it's really anything goes, no holds bars. And you gotta change up VPNs, not use your location, because a lot of cyber crimes happen on the dark web.
Right.
They'll wipe your nose quicker than the street nigga will.
Mm-hmm.
And that's some facts. Once you learn how to Google Doc somebody and
that's why I fuck with that cybersecurity shit.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with it since I was like 15.
It's a good trade to know.
And when I was coming out of school, I graduated 2015. When I was coming out of school, that shit was like unheard of. Niggas ain't really fuck with cybersecurity. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna get into it.
You got me actually wanting to study.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, I will study. I will pay to go to school to study something I want to
learn, right.
As long as I'm not failing force.
It sucks because they want you to take all these other classes that ain't got shit math. To do. Yeah. Like, I'm failing math.
I would have failed math too.
I'm failing math terribly. And the teacher is terrible. Like, University of Maryland, your math teacher is terrible.
What course is it? Just basic math? Or?
It's college algebra. And it's dumb as shit. Like, in high school, I had calculus and I passed. I had trig and I passed. I passed everything. Like, by the 10th grade, I had to take no more math classes at all. And these motherfuckers in college, these niggas in college is ridiculous. Teacher don't help you. Fucking videos is bullshit. Like, shit. I need somebody that actually will engage with me, that actually will talk to me. You feel me? Like, I need a set time to go to class and shit like that, to be in person.
Right.
Like, but everything online right now, so I can't even go in person and see nobody. Like, so it's like, it's a little fucked up. It's hard.
You definitely, cybersecurity. I didn't even know that was a thing, really.
Yeah.
Now, do they teach you how to code?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
They teach you. I used to work for Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to work for Blue Cross Blue Shield doing quality assurance, and basically they helped me know different numbers and different things to put in just to help people with their insurance and shit like that. I ain't gotta talk to nobody, only when they have like an insurance question or something like that. But really, I wasn't on the phone. I was just on the computer.
Right. So, what's your hobbies? Do you like collecting anything or?
That's funny. I like collecting lighters.
I do too. You ever seen the Vic has where you can get custom made lighters?
Mm-hmm.
You got it in there before?
But I also like collecting shoes. And since I say that, this is a fine time to show niggas these shoes. Usually I don't show what I got. But
they definitely worth showing, I feel like.
Definitely. Niggas don't even know. I like collecting shoes. But these bitches for real. And I didn't even get the chance to show you.
Hold on, let me zoom in on them motherfuckers real quick, cause they hard. Yeah. Peep the kicks, peeps. Yeah.
Alright, so these motherfuckers, I love shoes. These bitches, it's hard. Reason why I love shoes is because everybody is different. You feel me? Everything is different. The way you wear a shoe, and people don't know this about me, but I got funny toes. Mm-hmm. So I like shoes that's comfortable and shit like that. And the most comfortable shoe for me has been Nikes. And I hope, like, when I get big and shit like that, my music pop, I hope Nike sponsors me. I really want a Nike sponsor.
Nike has definitely been the most comfortable shoe I've worn. Exactly. I have wide feet at that. Mm-hmm.
So with Nike for real, I'm gonna let you know. So these bitches is like Back to the Future shit. So I got on these right now for real. Nobody know about these, but
let's see. Let me zoom in. What are those?
These are the Vapor Max 360s.
Okay.
They are.
Let me know if you need a shoe plug too. I got one.
Shit. Nike my shoe plug. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I get all my shit from Nike.com. Hey, like Marshalls or none of that shit. Like, yo, don't you know how people be trying to go through different people?
You get them from Nike too, though. And he got them way cheaper.
Shit. I fuck with him. But I do like support.
I'll plug you in the afterwards.
I don't know if you wanna take the camera off or something like that, but focus.
Let me see if I can get this.
That's one on for real. It's the other one. Take this shit on.
I ain't gonna lie, that is hard.
Real shit.
Check them out.
And the only thing, yo, keep them on shoes for real. So, really, shit that I like about it, got an app.
Oh, shit.
Got a whole app. It's on my phone. This bitch changed the color of the shoe. Motherfucker red, all that shit. Change the color of the shoe, all that. Like, shit. Watch this shit. Release my shoes, Siri.
Okay, done. Your shoes are unlaced.
Wow. They definitely futuristic type shit.
Real shit.
I like them. Now, they're not something you will wear all the time. They seem like more of an occasion shoe for real.
Yo, real shit. And this was definitely an occasion. And you see I ain't even wear them.
I like it. What would you say is your top shoe by Nike?
My top shoe, probably Air Forces. And what's crazy is I don't even own any Air Forces. But I like Air Forces. And I also like any Air Maxes. Also like their up tempos. the Patrick Ewing shits, just a lot of shoes they got, which is nice.
So I like Reeboks too. I like Reeboks, but I feel like they're not as advanced as Nike with that. Nike definitely has the best tech out there when it comes to like memory foam.
Textable. I ain't even been there in a minute, but as far as Baltimore shit goes, Nacho Bangers, for real, Nacho Bangers really be banging. Like, I don't even fucking know. It's this ice cream place. Man, what's the name of that fucking ice cream place? Something Baltimore.
Roll B more.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Really
yes,
good.
that shit good as a bitch.
I took my girl there.
That shit good
really
as a bitch.
Yeah, I had the cereal and milk roll ice cream.
Insomnia cookies.
Oh, I never had that.
What?
I never had insomnia cookies.
Digging.
How is it?
And that shit open till like 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning,
now,
something
why
like
they
that.
call it insomnia?
Because
really
that shit'll really make you, them bitches is good. They like real filling cookies, like and they got the ones with like ice cream sandwiches and shit. You can make an ice cream sandwich out of that shit. No, you got one down Broadway, and you got one. I think it's 25th or 23rd, something like that. You got one down there.
Man.
But I think that's over west. Like, that's downtown area. But you got one. I'll go to the one on Broadway, though.
So, has your music ever taken you out of state before? Or have you ever been to another city to perform?
Mm-hmm. I've been to North Carolina to perform. One day, I was on work, you feel me? And I just found an open mic out there, for real. And that was in Kentucky. But that's really like all the different places. Oh, I've been to Virginia too. I did something in Virginia, and I did something in DC, and I did something in Delaware.
What city do you feel like was rocking with you the most, or what crowd you feel like responded well?
Out of state?
Mm-hmm.
Out of state, I really feel like the Kentucky was fucking with me because they didn't know me like that. They didn't really know the sound like that. It really wasn't no like regular shit for them. So when they heard me, it was more so like, oh damn, like this is different. But other than that, like I'm gonna go opposite and say what town really didn't fuck with me. DC ain't fuck with me, yo.
Really? Why not?
DC did not fuck with me. I don't know. I wish I knew.
Is it because you was from Baltimore?
I don't know. And I didn't even. I don't think. I think I did probably say that shit. I think I probably did say I was from Zone 6 Baltimore. Because I say I'm from Zone 6 all the time. 42. Fuck is you talking
So
about?
when you say they wasn't fucking with you, like they just weren't.
Like you can tell when you perform, and I know when niggas perform for real, like niggas know how a crowd reacts to them. Then like when niggas be actually like reacting to a whole crowd, like like be performing in front of a real crowd, like that shit, fuck them up a little bit.
Right.
But yeah.
So
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm a little lit.
That's cool. So were they not? So I'm trying to get like you. Were they not like cheering for you? Were they not like? Were they booing? What was the deal with that?
So them niggas was not cheering at all. They was like fucked up for real. Like them niggas, they was drunk for real. And I know they was drunk, but it was like with everybody. Niggas from DC, like local niggas, them niggas was like bopping that shit for real. That shit, I guess that's because that shit was not what I was doing. That shit was different. But like that shit was weird. Like it was weird that they didn't fuck with me like that. You feel me? But I ain't mad at it.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I've had some crowds not respond to me before, and I couldn't do anything about it. So my next question to you is it any projects or anything that you got coming out soon that you're working on or you got in the works?
So I'm working on this little album, for real. I'm working on, well, I'm actually done it, but but thanks to you. You feel me? I've actually done it, but it's like, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with it, how I want to put it out. Well, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. But
Oh, the project's coming up.
Oh, yeah. So, I am doing, like, I'm just not sure where I really want to go with it. Yeah. Like, what I want the cover to be. That's really the only thing that's stopping me from finishing it. Is, like, I don't know what the fuck I want the cover to be. But, you know, I'm trying to figure out if I want to use somebody to do a cover for me, because I've never done it. I've only done my own covers. So, all my covers that come out, I do them. Like,
You want a cartoon cover?
I already did a cartoon cover.
What's your whole creative process behind music?
Because I'm not creative at all.
Yes, you are.
You
What
say
makes you
you
say
always
that?
what?
I always wondered that because you have good songs.
What are you talking about when
you write?
creating a song?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. When I'm creating a song, it's more so like, if I was listening to it, how would I want it to sound? Because that's why I fuck with E&D and 24K Golden, for real. These motherfuckers, they really came out with a song that I could have made. Juice WRLD came out with songs that I could have made. You feel me? But that's the type of I make music that I can listen to. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I listen to it and try to, like, I listen to the beat for real, and I try to figure out where I want to go with it. Like, when I listen to the beat, I don't really know where I want to go with it. It could be different ways for real. But I don't freestyle. But it could
Now, don't say you don't freestyle, because we've been in here. You done pulled the song out, and I thought it was written, and you said, "Nah, I freestyled that." What's that where you say, "You a bitch ass nigga, yeah. I pull that trigger, yeah. You should be thankful for me.
Real
Spin
shit.
a bit, spin on you and him, yeah, yeah." You see, that's authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Because we was kind of lit that night when you made it. But I really thought that you wrote that.
Yeah.
And that really took my level of respect for you just up a little more, because I was like, wait a minute. I thought that was written. And that's a good song. Like, I can see people saying it. Like, that's a song that can literally be popping here, and I mean it, because that's how. Come on, niggas talk about spinning bins in the music all the time. So you got that. You got something with that, and I gotta give you your props.
But with that song, for real, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. I know that, when I come in here most of the time and I record with you, I'm hurt. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm hurt by, I got friends that ain't shit. And then really, like, they not my friends no more. So it's like, I got people that really wasn't shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I got people that cross me. You feel me? Like that. Like, I got shit that I done did in these streets. You feel me? And niggas done turned on me. Like, niggas is really foul out this bitch. So really, I should really put that in my music. With that song, for real, I just came in here on the mentality of what one person has done to me, how they really, like, disrespected me, for real. So, like, on bro code or street code, whatever, however you want to put it, but, like, however you want to put it, you gotta respect your peoples.
Facts.
Like, you gotta respect your friends. Like, nevertheless, you gotta respect your friends. So when I came in and made that shit, it was just like, I was just like thinking, like,
I get where you're coming from, because I'm a type of person that loyalty runs deep within me. So I base how I am on. I feel like everybody should be like that when it comes to loyalty, but everybody's not, and that's what fucks me up, because I'm like, I get mad and I'm like, bro, I would never do no shit like that to you. You know what I'm saying? I'll ride for my brother till in this life and the next one. God don't want to let my brother in heaven shit. Why not? That's just how it is, But a lot of people, they're not like that. Do you think a lot of people lack integrity?
Yeah. Definitely. A lot of niggas out here, for real, they think you own something. Like, you really don't. Niggas don't owe you a damn thing. Like, only thing we put on this earth, like, we put on this earth to do is live, eat, shit, die. You feel me? Like, we really not put on this earth to really do anything. We can make a change. We can put in our own opinions and shit like that. But, like, niggas really ain't right. Really, people really don't know how to be friends no more. This social media shit done got to them. And, like, they don't know how to use a phone unless it's through social media. Mm-hmm. People put their feelings. It's like a diary. You remember diaries, right?
I had a diary.
I still have a journal. Like, I don't call it a diary no more. But it's like, yo, I still got a diary.
I actually turned my diary into a music form.
Exactly. And that's why I write music. So that I can put that shit in my music and shit like that. But I also have a journal, a separate journal that I write my feelings in and shit like that. Like what NLE Choppa doing, you feel me? He always talking about meditating and all that shit. Like, yo, he really ain't. He can be meditating, you feel me? But really, you got to be in touch with yourself in order to meditate. And like you said, it take like 6 months or whatever.
Meditation is hard. Have you ever done it before?
Hell yeah. We used to, shout out Patterson High School. We used to meditate every fucking day. Like, they made us meditate, and I know you went to Patterson.
They did not, but I feel like that might have changed when I left, and I feel like that happened for a good reason, because you can literally shift the energy of the entire world, right? If everybody meditated, there would be no positivity. Meditation is, you can't do it wrong. No. That's the thing. I hear people be like, "Oh, he probably ain't meditating right." People don't. It's how it's no wrong way, because once you learn how to sit still and let everything go in your daily life, you can meditate doing anything at work. Shit. It's just really being in a sense of stillness and in a calm state. You know what I'm saying?
Peace, being at peace for real.
I meditate every day when I wake up, and it's hard. I'm just hitting the threshold where if I don't have like weed or something, I can meditate for a good 20 minutes. And that's good. Shit. You don't need to push yourself, because not everybody... Meditation can expose a lot.
Right.
Not everybody's meant to be on that level spiritually. But I definitely shout out to Patterson for doing that, because I didn't know that.
Yeah, every day, and I think it was homework or like our third period, something like that. But we did that shit for 2 years straight, and they would play this record, and then we would just meditate. You feel me? Like,
you want me to tell you something you won't believe?
What?
It's crazy they did that, because when I left Patterson, I changed my name to Conscious.
That's lit. That's lit.
I don't call myself conscious for no reason.
I already knew that.
I'm hip, and I see through a lot of shit. I just don't say nothing. I peep a lot of shit.
Real shit.
I just don't say nothing.
I'm
lit.
I already know. I'm lit too, nigga.
I'm the type of person, if I call you a friend, I mean it. Yeah. I will go through hell and high water. But even if I don't call you a friend, right, I still find myself doing that. I will literally give somebody everything I had if they had nothing. Because genuinely, I believe I'm supposed to help people. I'm supposed to... I want to bless. In a sense, I want to be God, in a sense. But not egotistically. Yeah. I want to be God because I sit and I observe a lot. And I observe social media. And I always said I never understood humans. Always. Yeah. But I do. Now. But I don't. And the more we connect with each other, the more we can understand. And all of us want to be God, in a sense. But we don't want to admit that. Yeah. Because, religion. And I'm not knocking none of that. But I do definitely believe that we can all be a God in our own sense. Hell just not in every way. God is a creator. We're creators.
What understand really is that you gotta be in touch with yourself.
You have to, and it's
like
hard.
You really do, and it is hard. Like, and it's like that's what I really teach my friends. Like, the little friends that I do have, I still try to like put that shit in their mind. Like, bro, you really gotta, or sis, you really gotta like really be in touch with yourself. Like, you got all these outside problems and all that shit for real, but really like the way that you deal with this shit is through yourself. You gotta trust yourself. You gotta know yourself for real. A lot of people out here, they really don't know themselves.
They don't.
Like, they really don't. Like, they be walking around, be blaming everybody else for real. And really, you gotta know yourself. Like, you gotta put that energy into trying to learn yourself and like be respectful of you. Like, I'm not saying you can't shake your ass, you can't do all this or whatever.
I mean,
like,
life is boring without all that shit.
Real shit. Real shit. But you gotta know yourself.
Right.
Like, you really got to. And I got that shit.
Let's just admit it. If we live righteously, life would be pretty fucking boring on this.
Real shit.
If we all ate the diet we were supposed to eat. I had an interview with Flacco and Bubba Bang, and like Bubba said, we are omnivores. You know, our jaws move side to side. Yeah. We have up and down because we can eat meat. Right. But our body, especially with us being African American, salt. We gotta get rid of salt. Yeah. The sugar. Only sugar we need is sugar that comes from the earth. Pure cane sugar and honey and natural, fruit sugar. Right. Because the artificial shit is what really, it fucks us up as a people. And Kevin Gates said, if a deer can eat nothing but grass and fuck your car up and do more damage, who said that I can't be that deer? Right. So who's saying if we as a people switch to a vegetable diet, who's saying how powerful? And did you know that can help you tap into your DNA? Nah. Say if everybody has gifts. Everybody. You ever felt like you had a dream and something came true, or you had a supernatural moment and you just ain't want to, you like, nah, fuck no, that ain't happened. I'm just crazy. Right. We all have gifts because, like I said, we all come from a supreme being. Right. Eating plant-based can help you tap into your DNA and you can really become superhuman. Hell yeah. You know, the shit that we eat, we're eating dead carcasses at the end of the day. I mean, I fucking love chicken, but I switched to a plant-based. And this shit is so boring. Yo, fucking bean salad. Yo, world shit. I fuck with chicken. I fuck with pork. I eat, like, anything. I will eat anything. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not saying I'll eat shit, but I will really eat anything. Because, yeah. We are back from your regular scheduled commercial break with my dog barking in the background. And we are raw with this shit. Y'all already know how I am. I got a channel called Planet Conscious where I preach about meditation and eating right and stuff. I don't really put that out to my music fans because people don't be taking me serious. And they think I smoke a lot of weed, to be honest. And I'm not crazy on nothing, it's facts. I speak about a lot of shit about the government and everything on that channel. And I keep it raw. I record that bitch on my phone and I don't cut shit. Because people need to see See, I came in that bitch thinking I was going to say it right. People need to see authenticity behind it. Because everything is so scripted and structured. Including music. Nobody really sees the work that we have to put in because a lot of artists only put those high moments and those highlights. Shit. If we document it when we fucking balling up paper or deleting shit or like, man, cut that shit. I don't like it. People would be like, damn, I be going through the same shit. Yeah. But artists always just put the good moments. They try to polish it. I just like being raw with my shit because I'd rather be a raw person. And speaking of fucking raw, Eddie Murphy is my fucking favorite comedian. Who's your favorite comedian?
It'll be cliche if I say Kevin Hart, but
no, it won't.
I don't really. I mean, and then again, I like people more than Kevin Hart, but I can't think of no names right now.
I ask shit that you don't think of.
Yeah, real shit. Like, yo, and that's really good, though. Like, it makes you want to...
Don't worry, this ain't going to be the first episode that you in, because we got to get another one in probably next week. Because we ain't even touch on some of the topics I wanted to touch on. Because I fuck with you a lot because of you being so real. Yeah. Like, I feel like if I ever do a bad mix, you would tell me. Yeah. Instead of just not saying shit and going to another studio. Because as an engineer, we get sore air. We listen to music 24/7. I literally had 75 songs I had to mix. And that's different sounds. Everybody been working. But the summer was wrapping up too. You know, y'all put in a lot of work this summer. I had at least 5 people drop projects, videos. I'm really proud of everybody I work with, like dead ass. Like y'all fucking gave me a run for my money this summer. Like shit. Y'all got 75 and yours included. And if I ever send anything fuck up, like let me know because I would. We can fuck up. Like I do. Yeah, but and I really appreciate that. And you seem really in tune with yourself. You seem to know yourself. Yeah, what is that bad side of you that you wish you didn't have?
So that's real easy to answer. I mean, I think about that shit all the time, and it's crazy that you ask me that because it's like I do think about that shit all the time. Like the worst thing about me that I wish I didn't have by myself is overthinking. Like I think so fucking much.
Come on, what's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Water signs tend to overthink.
Real shit. And I hate overthinking. Like, I hate thinking about shit that, like, yo, the next nigga ain't even gonna be thinking about. Like, yo, niggas don't even be thinking about that shit. I be chilling, you feel me? Like, and I just think about, like, damn, yo, this and that third person did me fucked up. And it's like, I don't really give a fuck, because I'm really living my life. Like, I really don't give a fuck, but it's at the end of the day, like, yo, I just keep thinking about that shit. And I wish I could get that shit out my brain, or I wish, like, you know, even about, like, a fucking decision that I'm trying to make, or a decision that I have made, and I just keep overthinking that shit, like, should I have done that, or, like, you know.
I'll do that. Let me tell you, I was on some high shit, and my mom wanted me to get my little brother an Uber over here, but at the time, I was going through some shit at the moment, and I didn't have it, and I was high, you know, I was smoking, and she called me, and I was like, oh, I'm at motor vehicles trying to get my permit right now. And she was like, okay. That's why I put, why the fuck ain't nobody tell me the day was Labor Day? Yeah. That's why I put that. And I was like, the whole day I beat myself up about it, though, because I'm like, why would I lie? Why didn't I just tell her I didn't have it at the time? And like, that ate me up, like, for 2 days, really. And my girl was like, you overthinking it. Like,
real shit.
All you gotta do is just call her and tell her. And I'm like, yeah, but still, I still feel that only a person who overthinks shit would be like that. Or I could just be in a situation, and it could be niggas I don't know, and I just be like, let these niggas try something. This how I'm gonna get out of it. I be thinking, like, my mind works, and that's kind of the reason why I smoke. Because when I smoke, it's more than just getting high for me. I can put all my thoughts in order when I smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because already when I'm sober, my mind just is racing. If I don't have shit to do, then I start getting into shit that I don't need to get into. Exactly. And I start, you know what I'm saying? So smoking has become a hobby for me. Right. It's an expensive hobby, don't get me wrong, but it's become a hobby. Now, what's your favorite? Do you prefer indicas or do you prefer sativas?
I prefer sativa.
Ew. I'd rather be in the couch.
I mean, I do like indica, like, but it's like if somebody be like, yeah, yo, I got indica or sativa. It's like it depends on what kind of mood I am. Really, facts. Like if I'm in a chill mode, you feel me? Like I grab some indica. But if I'm in I'm trying to fuck this bitch, or you know, like not right now,
Right.
but like if I'm trying to like do something, like I'll fuck around, do sativa, smoke sativa for real. Like I fucks with sativa.
I feel like I like indica. What's your top 5 strains?
I like Gorilla Glue. I like Wedding Cake. That Mamba OG I just got, that shit was nice as a bitch. I like some Forbidden Fruit. Forbidden Fruit is so different.
Fruit is different, and
yeah.
when you hit it, you be like,
and this shit not in
forbidden
order.
fruit,
Yeah. Forbidden Fruit is I think that is like my number one because it's so distinct from everything else. Like it's not it's nothing that tastes like Forbidden Fruit.
You're right.
And if a motherfucker actually be like, oh yeah, this some gas for real, this some regular ass shit, like nah yo, and if you taste it, that shit you know it's Forbidden Fruit.
I'm like that with Wedding Cake. Wedding Cake would have to be my favorite strain because when I had it, I had the official Wedding Cake. And
right.
It was so sweet. It was so good. And I put it in a white Russian backwood.
Oh,
and
shit.
It smelled like burning pound cake. I lied to you not. And I've been hooked on it ever since. Then I got some other Wedding Cake. And it wasn't. And I was disappointed. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is mine. I would have to say I like Bubba Kush. That's definitely my go-to. I don't like Afghan Kush because every time I get it, it's always really dry.
I don't like no Kush.
You don't like Kush?
No, I don't like Kush at all. Kush don't really get me high like that. And then it's like Kush is bullshit. Like it's just I don't fuck with Kush.
If you had, I could get some good platinum or some good Bubba that will put you on your ass.
I mean,
you done smoked some Kush with me before and you was high. Don't get me wrong, we was fried off some Kush. A couple times I've had some platinum Kush or some Bubba. And it's just you gotta get it right because everything it don't be Kush. Some people can call weed what it is what it is at the end of the day. But you always know those exotics from those good packs because the exotics just it's vibrant in color and you can always just hit a button and be like, oh yeah, that's some different shit.
Hell yeah.
And then you'll hit some other shit and be like, oh yeah, it's just gas. It's just gas. It's cool. And I've had a couple like that. You ever heard of the cookie store?
Nah.
Cookies.co. You look that up. They have all the official strains from cookies. They have sticky bun. They got sweet tea. They got honey bun. The Gary Payton, limoncello. All of that is officially cookies. The only reason why I don't really like buying shit when people say, oh, this Gary Payton, because I know for a fact retail price for Gary Payton goes $75 to $80 for a 3.5. And if he charging me $100 for it, I know it's real. You know, and if it's vibrant in that color. And if you go on the Cookies website, it'll always tell you how it should smell. Like the sticky buns and pancakes and syrup, all that. Just check, you gotta check it out. I ain't into designer clothes, but I'm into designer weed. And that's one store I just want to go and run up some racks on. I would get everybody high. I would call you through, be like, sis, I'm tossing you an eighth or something. Because that, weed isn't just weed. People gotta know what they smoking. Because a lot of this shit come from the cartel and, pesticides and niggas getting on the black market. That's why I don't like shopping with a lot of people.
Real shit.
Now, while we on the topic, what's your stance on legalization?
I mean, I fuck with that shit. Like, a lot of this weed shit, it get people by. Like, it help them get through days and shit like that. Like, stress is really a factor in a lot of our lives and shit. In the way that we live, we need more. So it's like, instead of doing crack and shit,
right?
Like weed.
It definitely helped me. I know when I used to work at a warehouse job and my feet would hurt. And I would come home and just blaze up. My feet pain would be gone. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's something that definitely helps people. I would just like to see more black growers.
Yo, real shit.
It's not
I
a
do
lot
too.
Oh, I'm gonna be interviewing some people who got their own little business with that soon. So that's coming soon. Shout out to them. I ain't gonna reveal it yet because it's kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
But it definitely was a good interview with you. And this is not the first episode. Like I said, you're somebody that's gonna be on this bitch regularly. So every time you got something to promote or we just want to talk, cause this not the only podcast type jiffy I got going on. So you gonna be guest on some other shit.
You already.
We gonna be doing some shrooms eventually one day. Yeah, but it was definitely good interviewing you. Is there anything you want to let the audience know?
Look out for the upcoming album. Like, it's coming real soon.
Where can they follow you at?
They can follow me at Z6_Smiley. That's on IG. I ain't got no Facebook. I ain't got no, I got a Twitter. But, y'all gonna have to find that motherfucker. But I'm Smiley J. Come from motherfucking Bel Air Road, Zone 6, 4200. Right?
Yeah. Any shout outs?
You already. Nope. Cause MBE. You feel me? I'm fuck with MBE, NYB, motherfucking me.
Alright.
4K, the crew. You already know.
Like I say on my channel, Planet Conscious, y'all make sure y'all meditate, y'all eat right, and you take care of each other because at the end of the day, we all we got. And y'all be safe.